There you go, buddy. Just settle on in. Hello, what's happening, everybody? Hope you're having a beautiful and amazing Friday. So happy to be here today. We're going to play one last run at FTL before Into the Breach releases. Let's hop right into it. We're going to do lanius B tonight. And caught up with chat here in just a second. Let's just get our ship set up. lanius B. Hey, what's up? Greg and Balto, Mariz with Photos, Lunar Base, Flacco, Luna Game, Caden. What's up, Photos, Amethan, The Yum Yum, Lemming 3000. What's up, Dindy? During the warm there, Gigabits Gaming. Thanks for the 39 months, sir. Really appreciate that. Oh boy. So excited right now. Got a unexpected email today. Well, and that email I get to play Into the Breach one day early. So we're going to be streaming this Monday. We're going to play Into the Breach, the next game by the makers of FTL. But we have all of the moments in tonight's show and the entire weekend before we get to that moment there. So let's settle down and have a great time tonight. Really excited to check that out with you guys on Monday. We got really cool looking vessel. Feel free to throw out your name suggestions for this wild looking vessel. We start with Advanced Flak, which is exclusive to the lanius B. It's a better version of Flak 1, so a great weapon start. Look at all that creativity rolling in. What's happening, Smock? What's up, Melon the Dinosaur Fanny Pack? Mindan Hexo Froggin. Mariswa, thanks for the 20 consecutive months. Appreciate that. Hey, Zavarin, happy birthday, man. Hope you had a happy, safe, and wonderful day of birth. Thanks for choosing to spend some of it here. By God, that's a terrifying name. I'm going to take it, the Rattle Roach. That made my skin crawl. Nice. Grab some names for our crew here, and we'll hop right into our run. Of course, FTL is still going to be a staple of the channel. We'll be focusing on Into the Breach for at least the near future, I'd imagine. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. There we go. Okay, we got Jinx Kent here. We got Mobibian, excuse me. And Spambo Jambo. Let's hop on in. We'll talk about our ship here in just a sec. Okay, so the lanius B is definitely a great start. It starts with the Advanced Flak, which is a faster firing version of the Flak 1. So it's a 3 projectile with a little bit messy of a spray. It's like a shotgun kind of pattern when you fire it within a... So ships that have skinny rooms, sometimes it can miss at the hull as well. Emergency respirators, probably just going to sell those off. You start with mind control and teleporters. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with this ship as far as getting crew kills. The only real downside is you only have one system left to pick, hacking or cloaking. Or maybe even drone control if you had the right setup. You also start with a nice amount of power. We got 8 power here. Okay. No, I think we are going to go into the nebulas here. If we get the event where we have to risk a crew, we can do that with the clone bay. Okay, prepare to fight. Okay, they chose to bring the heavy laser online. This is great for us. The reason this is nice is we're going to be able to hit only their piloting, and by hitting only piloting, they're not going to lose any of their power, so they're only going to hold the heavy laser on you. A general rule for ion storms: you can create a stable situation, meaning you can fire at the enemy ship and they can't damage you. You do not want to hit any other power. So, for example, if I hit shields here, when that shield bubble goes down, this missile launcher is going to pop right on up. Okay. It's okay, little Ingy. Just stand right there. Sir Gregor, thanks for the 4 consecutive months. Really appreciate it. Okay. Got double beams here, so as long as we have a shield up, we're safe. Back-to-back ion storms, pretty crazy. I don't see any other weapon peeking here, so... Actually kind of a weird choice for them. I mean, I guess I'm gonna go here. Yeah, that's correct, Marissa. We're not going to complete our current Darkest Dungeon playthrough. We'll start a new one sometime after the next DLC releases. Dakus Terra, thanks for the 46 consecutive months. Whoa, look at this offer here. I think we have to take that. And hey, moving will do that. Darn time zones. Time's crazy. Wasn't that I wasn't enjoying the Darkest Dungeon playthrough, we just kind of ran into a timing thing where we're not going to have time to complete it. And I went with my best strats for the Darkest Dungeon playthrough, and being honest, we kind of crushed the early and the mid game, and we're cruising through the late game with very few problems. So I'm looking forward to trying a little more risky crew compositions on a full playthrough the next time I go through. I was worried about completing Blood Moon difficulty, and we were really like 30-35% ahead of the game for completing within our parameters. Just the way it goes. There's always time for another run in the future. Okay, we're going to board these guys. Not quite yet. We don't have any sensors, but as long as we hit one weapon here, we'll be fine. Coming aboard engines here, I think. Rock and... Okay. Wow, he's going for the O2. Good for him. Just gonna let them do the job. Oh, that wasn't very nice. Kate Caterhari, thanks for the 48 months. That's 4 years. Slugging along, you are. Delbog, thanks for the 1,000 bits. Really generous. And Yaman0825, thanks for the great half year. And you made it, Delbog. You did. Well, I feel like we bungled this a little bit, but here we are. He's gonna stay in this fight here. I think he's gonna get it. Okay. I was really hoping he was gonna die, but okay. Nice, nice reward. Downside here is we can't heal him up without him dying, and we can't suffocate him like we could other crew. Explore that asteroid field. Let's do it. 4 more fuel. Okay, we're getting loaded up here. 23. Four more scrap and we got 2 shields, and then boarding a lot more situations makes more sense. Okay, I mean this isn't a jokey ship. I think I'm gonna send 1 out of 2 here. Let's send the injured guy in. This will guarantee that we get him back to full health here. This could hurt. Wow, if they got level 2 cloaking, I almost feel like I should board with both, and I'm going to. Okay. Not shields. That's fine. We got no sensors, so it's about to get pretty tricky. Okay, what got damaged? I don't see any fire on my ship right now. That's good. Okay, finish the repair. We'll borrow the power here. Gonna run back to this room now, and then we're gonna vent the entire ship, except for this room. The Gray Fox 17. Thanks for 38 months. Really appreciate it. Shouldn't feel bittersweet, Baronic Man. FTL will always be a staple of this channel. It's a great streaming game, and that's not going to change just because a new game comes out. Okay, we're gonna reclonate him. Oh, we could take another jump before the store. We can't actually upgrade here, so let's go to the store and sell. Burst laser 3 for 40, definitely not the right choice right now. Backup batteries tempting. Okay, we got defense 2 to sell here, and we have emergency respirators to sell, which I think is going to be worth. Oh, we got our lanius back to full health. That's nice. I don't think we're going to buy a weapon here. We definitely don't need to buy fuel either. I'm going to buy preemptive backup battery, I think. It's one less system that can show up later. And backup battery's almost never bad, and it leaves us enough scrap as well to buy our second shield. Oh, another store right off the bat. How many more jumps can we squeeze in here before the store? I think this is 4 at least, probably not 5 though. So we can probably go like 1, 2, 3. Ooh, it doesn't connect right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got plenty of options here. Okay, that doesn't even connect either, so we got to leave from this jump. Actually, since we've already seen this jump, let's head here and then head over this way. Okay, this is pretty tough. At least we have 2 shields which we can't use here. We definitely want to board this ship when we get the chance, but disabling weapons is our priority. Probably gonna get hit by a few missiles here as we only have 1 engine, 15% chance to dodge each projectile. We have literally nowhere for our power to go right now. Okay, he'll repair that by the time the next one comes online. All 3 hit? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, that's not ideal. Let's go see what we're dealing with in here. Human and rock, okay. Just gonna stay the course here with our 10% dodge. Okay, we suffocated him out. Hey, at least we got a store coming up after this to repair all this damage that's happening. Nice. That was right before the missile was going to fire again. Baden, thanks for the 17 months. Time sure does fly, man. Thanks for being such a wonderful part of the channel and community. Appreciate that. Sensors can appear in any store. We probably won't buy sensors this run, though. What we'd prefer over sensors is a slug crew member. Sorry, I was thinking about the future of this run and what weapon we really want to get. Let's go ahead and buy this. We can buy 3 engines right now, and that gives our backup battery a place to go. These first 2 engines are awfully cheap. Can I get 3 in here? Ooh, I'm not convinced we get 3 there. I probably shouldn't have done that. Now we're not going to be able to repair at the store, but we don't even need to. Didn't have enough to buy anything. Maybe there is 3 jumps here. I'm not willing to risk it. We're going to pass through the store, though. We could sell the respirators for a small repair. I think I'll just keep it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we could have got 1 more jump in, but 1, 2, 3 looks legit to me. Okay, I'll lead you to your destination. Quest marker in the next sector and 10 scrap. Those guys were all right. You're hailed by a rebel ship. When the rebellion is complete, you'll see a safer world we provide. Well, you won't, but you get the point. You guys are jerks. Okay, hopefully the missile launcher goes down here. It did. Okay, they did breach and damage the clone bay. See if we slow this down. I think we can get a crew kill here. It's gonna be tricky. Let's repair this first. I'm waiting to fire the flak here until they at least finish one repair. This way we keep the system disabled more consistently. Okay, now we're gonna go in. Actually, let's do that with backup battery power. So we're gonna use the mind control here too. Not on that guy though, on this guy. There we go. Nobody's on piloting here. Please hit. Oh, they got level 2 med bay. It's fine. Okay. Teleporter is coming back up here. Let's run the little NG over. Okay, so he just went down. Gonna board here, and we're actually going to... No, we're not gonna switch yet. Okay. Nice. The little NG that could. Hillbear, thanks for 14 months in a row. Thanks for keeping it dapper with Twitch Prime, dude. $21 scraps, a really nice reward here for Sector 1. Hey, I'm very excited about Into the Breach. But let me throw this command out there. Ben Ruti also did, who did the soundtrack for FTL, also did the soundtrack for Into the Breach. There's some tracks you can listen to right there on his Bandcamp, as well as the album's available for pre-order and will be available on Tuesday as well. Definitely a really great composer. The FTL soundtrack is... It's beyond good. It's so good for listening to over and over again. I think it's one of the things that makes this game so darn streamable. Hey, Uvanes, thanks for the 7 consecutive months. Appreciate it. Okay, 8 and 15. Not bad gains here. We're going to go rock-controlled or Uncharted Nebula here. Yikes. Well, with 23 fuel, let's go Nebula. Okay, we got quest marker down here, which could be a store. Okay, we got intruders on board. Let's go run down the door room here. Where they at? Okay, they're in the O2 for the moment. Let's just begin the venting. We're going to cut the O2 here as well. Okay, so they're trying to break through this door. That's good. As soon as that breaks, we're closing this one. Okay, there we go. Oh, they ran out of steam. Made it pretty far, though. Not too bad. All day dubstep. Thanks for the 3 consecutive months. Appreciate you. Yes, you can, Hexo Froggy. You can teleport your lanius over to get their health back by cloning them when the event ends. Especially do that on automated vessels. Magic Asparagus, what a name, what a player. Welcome to the Dapper. Appreciate that. Thanks for that Twitch Prime support. Manually search. Okay, we took 4 hull damage. That's still a really nice haul for 4 hull damage. Okay, we got Mystery Breach. Let's play Find the Breach. Hey. Well, here's to hoping this is actually an event with a store. Okay, well, they gave us a reactor upgrade. That's nice, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna go 1, 2 to see the most other jumps. Repugnant, arm the weapons. You can't go around calling people repugnant. Well, their first volley is definitely going to hurt. You get 4 projectiles coming in. Alright, we'll go for it, though. We can still get 2 engines with that as well, with the backup battery. Okay, we're gonna fire the flak and then move over. Nice, it took their flak down, so we're safe-ish. Gonna drop this for this, and do this and this. Okay, so this guy was coming up to repair the weapons, so what we can do here is outmaneuver them for the moment. Okay, they got level 2. Nice. Good for them. Okay. Good for them. I guess we'll give us enough time to break the med bay at least. I'll fire at the O2 here. Wow, look at that spray. Not so good. I'm not going to take that surrender. Remember you called us repugnant? That did happen. Oh, he's not going to die. Let's see if he can finish off one of the two. That'd be good. Nice. Hey, what's happening, Bovie? Now, their ship has been emptied of hostiles. You search it. Eventually, you find a prisoner who offers to join your crew. You can be boarding Team B. The nice part about a humanoid is we can actually reclone them after every jump to get their health back to 100. Nice. Alright, let's get Bovie a new name here. Zarinma. Let our O2 stabilize just a little bit before we jump again. We're going to start running into 2 shield ships soon, so we'll be in a bit more trouble if we don't escalate our offense or escalate our boarding. If we can get one more clonable crew, we have a lot better boarding strats available to us. Attack that pirate. He's an irate pirate. Okay, where's this hack gonna land? Hacking on piloting. Alright. Alright, they got a clone bay and mystery crew. They could only have 2 crew here since we're only in an early sector. Let's head down here and see what's up. Okay, they got at least level 2 clone bay. That's problematic. Let's go in there and then we'll clone. One more. Okay, I think if we mind control the guy in here, he's gonna go in the shield room, right? Yeah, we're gonna run over the O2. I think we'll have time to disable the O2 here, and that makes our lanius even better. Okay, nice. So we know humans need oxygen to breathe, and there's not any oxygen left. Okay, so now we're gonna sack this guy here. Get recloninated. Hey, you're supposed to be getting recloninated, sir. Guys, I'd say weapons are almost always better to have somebody manning than shields. There's some select situations where the mini-beam timing warrants manning the shield early game, but if you only have 3 out of the 4 systems manned, it's going to be engines, weapons, and piloting almost always. But as with most things in FTL, there's an exception to every rule. Good question. Hey, Gritchnock, thanks for the 1,500 bits, man. I'm looking forward to experiencing it with you as well. Into the Breach, I'm sure, will be pretty awesome. I've only watched the trailer so far for Into the Breach. Just really looking forward to check it out for the first time on Monday. See if I can resist this weekend. Probably not. I'm most excited to go into the Breach with the mindset that I have now for playing games versus like when FTL came out or many games since then. Just being able to be in the present and kind of enjoy the moment of experiencing something for the first time or experiencing something for the first time with stream is pretty magical. And we got it down to a science now. And thank you all for making the wonderful community and environment to have that happen. Fantastic. Well, we gotta point out we just got a chain laser here, which is definitely an upgrade to our weapon system. I probably want to pick it up now so we have 5 projectiles. Yeah, we do have the power for it, too. I'm going to grab this. Well, I don't know. How many more jumps before we get that store? It's only Sector 2, so we really shouldn't need the extra weapon power right now. You know, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 jumps for the store and then come back this way diving. I think we should save for the store. So if we can pick up like cloaking or something really useful early, that'll be nice. So let's head over this way and see where this takes us. Prepare to chase them. Ooh, fleet pursuit doubled. That's put a damper on things. Okay, they got burst laser too. That's rough. Okay, we only take 1 damage if we do this, and we have the backup battery. So I'm gonna run him down here. I'm actually gonna run the Humanitis down too. I need this guy on the weapons to make this work. Okay, so we're gonna backup battery now. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna teleport into the shield room while firing the advanced flak. And then we're going to mind control the guy in there. Just going to pull the person off of piloting right as the projectiles land. Okay. If we would have timed that out just like a smidge better, we could have avoided the 1 damage. It was worth a try. Okay, they hit the battery, so that stopped that. That's rough. Okay, weapons are down. That's great. Okay, now we can drop this for this. Alright, let's go ahead and use mind control now. There we go. There you go. He's gonna need to reclone anyways. Ugh. Look at that teamwork. Get back here, I'm talking to you. Alright, there's still a full health guy here. No problem, send in the meat shield. Sea salt pretzel, thanks for the 14 months. Really appreciate that. Oh my god, they have a clone bay. I totally missed that. How'd you miss that, sir? Explain yourself. There we go. Everything's fine. It's like they just don't stop coming. Oh, I get it. I get it. Humanitis strikes again. Anti-bio beam. There's a weapon that we need sensors for. Okay, we're looking good. We got 94 scrap here. Neat. Oh, I think we gotta take another jump here before, or maybe two. Okay, this one's trying to get away, so we're gonna board their piloting with the lanius. Nice. We're at least invincible versus their ship. They can strip one shield, and they have a fire drone, so we're set. There we go. I actually think we should probably do this, move the human to engines. That makes more sense. No, human on piloting, Ingy on engines. Okay, now that's down, we can pull back. Hey, nice, Ivan. That's a really good feeling, man. Congrats. Slammed and jammed, friend. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, dive. If we get the story, might as well take the dive. Who knows what we're gonna get here? Okay. Ooh. Let's keep it pretty straightforward here and go for, sell the anti-bio beam. Sell the emergency respirators, buy long-range scanners. Some repairs and upgrade our weapons. Repair to 20 here and then go for weapon upgrade and a power bar. No, we don't need the power, do we? We will need the power. Davy Jones, ESQ, thanks for the 41 months. What a legendary streak. Slug's a temptation here, but since we have Teleporter and Clone Bay, our odds of finding more crew are higher, so we're not going to spend scrap on a crew. It'd be a luxury we just can't afford right now. Okay, looks pretty good. All right, we got a nice straightforward ship here. All right, now the chain laser is rolling, it's firing 2 lasers every 7 seconds. Nice. Anti-ship beam drone, too. Darn, we got defense, too, and anti-ship beam drone, too. That's nuts. We're still going to go here, even though we have long-range scanners, and it's showing nothing. So we want to take our last opportunity before the exit here. It could be scrap. Okay, nice. It's long-range scanners. Hey, what's happening, CY Hing? We're going to get you a new name, bud, and you're going to be Door Guy. It's Fish's Legacy. Nice. Well, now we have to dive, so what do we want to buy here? Can't buy 4th engine. Really, a power bar is the last thing left to buy, and that rounds out our systems. The backup battery, pretty okay. Enjoy that lurk, Thug. Double NG this early is very promising for keeping the ship up and running. Okay. Gonna have to take our chances here. Darn. Gonna have the NG tank here so we can keep the skill on the human. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for mine to fire here because their weapons time out at the exact same time. Pretty terrifying. Okay. Okay, the flak went down. That's awesome. Alright, little NG that could. Get out of here. Since our exit's in a nebula, there's no anti-ship battery firing at us. So we've created a safe situation. And if this starts going really well, like we get that happening, we can go ahead and kill this ship for 1 extra fuel and some extra score at the end of the run. You know, in hindsight, I think I should have mind-controlled the guy that boarded us. Man, once this combo's rolling, it's pretty destructive. Hey, nice Nesquik. You made it, man. You made it. I guess I'm just going to stay course here. We have no reason not to collect the extra now that we know we're not going to take any damage. Well, here we are in Sector 3. I think we're going to go engine-controlled sector here because I'd like to see some stores. Uncharted Nebula is a temptation since we have long-range scanners, but NGs are awesome. It gives us the option to split here, get a choice of our 4th sector. All right. Well, before we head into Sector 3 here, just going to stand up, stretch my legs, and I encourage you to do the same. Thank you all for coming out to watch this awesome FTL lanius B run today. Really excited to be doing it. It's going to be our last stream before Into the Breach releases. We'll be able to play that 1 day early, thanks to the devs, on Monday the 26th. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of this run, and then we'll have a few days off, and then get to experience a new game together, which is always a really exciting time on the channel. See you guys in just a few short minutes. Enjoy the sleepy kitty during the break. Alrighty, we have returned. Thanks so much for your patience during that short intermission. Let's hop into Sector 3 here in the NG sector. During that short break, Little Tiger, thanks for the 46 months. Little kitty sleeping. Okay, sector layout's a bit weird. This does not connect down, so we have to reach the exit through these jumps. So we're gonna exit this level around here. So we have the options of heading down this way and then swinging back up. That looks pretty good. To exit down here. Ooh, this connects through too. So possible alternate here, but we have to take these two into the exit. Insanely Sane, welcome back to the Dapper, I believe. Little hand to you, friend. Thanks so much for that support. Just thank you all for everything you do to make this content possible. I appreciate it every single day. So happy to be here in this moment, sharing it with you. Doing my best to stay in the, but damn, it's hard not to get excited for Into the Breach next week on Monday. Yeah, let's head down and over. Hey, free stuff. Alright, we got one of our 3 stores here. We might as well hit a few jumps. We might be able to fandangle enough scrap to do something cool. Okay, well, we know we can board on this ship. It's a Manus Scout, so they're gonna have a Manus. 2 Manus and an NG probably. Could just be a Manus and something else, though. What if I put... Yeah, I'm gonna run him up here. I'm gonna put this lanius on doors. No. Trying to free up better borders here. What the hey? I'm gonna board with the lanius. Can always switch it up later. Okay, so we're piloting here first. Okay, it's Manus in here, so we're gonna mind control this Manus right away. Okay, that's gonna push him to the shield room, which is gonna send, really? Not the other Manus? Okay. Oh, man. It's tough. Okay, well, we drained the O2 there, so I think we win the fight overall. There we go. Okay, well, good. They didn't hit our shields. No way, man. Really? You find an intact weapon on their ship with no crew to stop you, you can install on your own. I could, indeed, install the fire beam, which technically could light some stuff on fire right now. The only downside is I don't have sensors. Okay, we're not going to go drones, I know that, so Beam 2 can get out of here. God, I just don't know. That is true that sensors are not required for the fire beam to work, but we also have boarding to look in the image ship. Sensors could be nice. Sensors would make our mind control a lot more effective, and it would free up other systems to show up in stores. I'm going to buy sensors here, which is not something I normally would do in a hard mode run, but I think just this once, it makes a lot of sense. It lets us do fire beam strats to heal our crew back up and improves our mind control possibilities. Okay, I wasn't really hoping to see another store right here, but it is what it is. Let's take this jump. As a double reward, we'll take this store. If not, we'll probably just head up to the distress. I'm gonna go to 15 fuel here too. Okay, these guys got a big old missile. So I'd love to fire beam this, but instead we're going to end up just boarding their shields and firing at weapons. Let's get in there to mind control him. Hull missile incoming. Okay, we will be able to fire again here. So rather than rush over there to kill the Mantis, let's just make sure that this goes down. Oh, it's still fired. Yikes. Well, fair enough. Don't hit my clone bay. Thank you. That hurt. I thought for sure my second volley was going to get through in time there. I could have nuked down the bug instead if we just ran through the door. Lesson learned. Tough ship. Maybe we are going to jump to that store just to grab a quick repair. You know, we could also jump back to pick up that hole too. This ship's a perfect example of why boarding strats are not all that reliable unless you have a great, already established defense. Does this connect over? Not really. Alright, hear me out. So what if we go back to the store and then sell the fire beam for the hull 2? And then we can spend 35 scrap to get hull 2 advanced flak online, which is 6 projectiles with mind control at about 14 seconds. So with training, that's gonna fire before, like it'd fire before this did. The chain laser was lagging behind as it does on mini fights. On any ship where we need to get the crew kill, we can force it with having the clone bay and boarding. So I think the fire beam is kind of the odd man out. Is going back to a store to buy a okay-ish weapon that I can afford right now better than going to a store I haven't seen? What's going to be at the store we haven't seen that we want to buy? Can't afford flak or burst laser 2. I think hull laser 2 really is the winner here because it gives us 6 projectiles with the option to go into 8 for 7 power. Okay, so we're going to sell fire beam here. We're going to buy the hull laser 2. I don't even think this is really playing it safe. I think it's the right thing to do. It gives us an escalation in our weapon system, which is what this run needs. It'll make our weapon system faster and hit harder. Destroy and loot the ship. They're just pirates. Oh, okay, let's run him up to sensors here. We're gonna mind control and fire our volley into shields, I guess. Okay, defense strong going down is nice, but we fire weapons here? Maybe. No, we got fully loaded now. There we go, double fire. That stopped the repair from happening altogether. Let's see if I can slam the med bay here, because if we can, we're probably in a good spot. Okay, we did. Anti-personnel drone's kind of a bummer. I'm still gonna head in, because we got the victory. Perfect. Everything went better than expected. Okay, we got the scrap for this now, so now we can have a whole laser 2 advanced flak. Excuse me just one sec, guys. Left my water on the counter. Alrighty. Water's good stuff. Hey, sit back, relax, enjoy Solid Rock. Glad you could make it. Really don't think we get 3 more jumps before that. Let's just take this one. Leaves us a couple options. Probably gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Be my guess. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools and try to shut down your engines. Your crew managed to keep them barely operational as you move into attack. Wow, they just left the dude hanging there. Yikes. Well, let's go through doors here, I guess. There we go. We got the guy with low health tanking. That's awesome. What else do you have left? 70 and 9. Okay, we're going to switch it so it's a 2-on-1 here for a minute. Easy peasy. All right, this works out good. There's a fire roast in there, so we can rock him into the fire here in a moment. Awesome. Very handy fire indeed. Thanks, Hull Laser. Every time a Hull Laser hits, it can cause a fire and a breach. Great effect. Hey, no worries, we threw in a couch. Good looking out, man. You're very correct. We need to be careful there, and I really should have sent somebody over sooner to repair the clone bank. Okay. I do not believe this is 2 more jumps, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Listen to their offer. Okay? Some of our friends have taken to piracy in the recent chaos of the war. We'd like you to convince them of their poor decision by severely damaging their ship. We'll pay you well as long as you don't kill them all. But if you killed the guy named Bob, we wouldn't mind so much. But not all of them, though. You know, 75% must live. Yikes. Yeah, that Bob, he instigated the whole thing, and he knew it. So this time we're not going to board, because we don't want to kill them all. That'd be very naughty of us. Luckily, this ship can't damage us, though it does have 2 shields here. It's going to double fire. Get back to charged. Okay. Couple hits and shields here would be great. Oh, who's breached twice? That's you. Maybe like careful not to accidentally kill them all. Fire away from their locations. Yeah, you can return to the settlement. Hey, that's a nice find, man. With the pirates dissuaded from their career path, you return to the settlement. Thank you! They returned to us before you did. I don't think we'll need this anymore. Guys, we're gonna have a lot of Hull Lasers this run. Awesome. 5 Hull Laser advanced flak. That's a fun build. That's like almost a guarantee you're going to cause a breach, if not 2 or 3 on your volley. Quad breach on a single volley is a possibility with Hull Laser 2, Hull Laser 1 advanced flak. Okay, let's aid the civilian ship. It also fires faster, which makes me wonder would it be better to use Hull Laser 1 in this one situation. Let's see what happens. If we get like multiple breaches in the weapons room, think about it. Gonna mind control this guy before he boards here. Hey, he's just gonna get in weapons, and apparently they don't care. They're like, whoa, that's the boarding menace. I'm not going in there. You go in there. He's like, no, I'm not going in there. Like, fine, let him go at it then. He's like, hell no, I'm not going in there. Karis is a madman. Okay, there's the breach we needed. They still have enough hull left here. So now we're going to drop O2 to board in here. We're going to run out of O2 real fast, because now it's like there's 3 open breaches in that room. Let's try it this way. We do have mind control, but I want to wait to do that. Ooh, okay. Okay, got that now. Okay, we don't want the fire to spread, that's for sure. Well, it's not going to spread into a room that doesn't have damage yet, and we don't want him to kill either. He doesn't have enough time to do that. I don't think. I hope not. Okay, he didn't punch down his own ship. That's nice. Oh, no, he repaired that. Okay, you're going in first, and you're going in second. Wow, he made it through? I'm not mad, I'm impressed. Oh, that's the end of it right there. Never mind. Hey, what's up, civvies? Hey, thanks for that hull repair. Appreciate it. Just what the doctor ordered. Okay, let's use this fire. If the ship's gonna burn down, so we'll just leave him on there to reclone. Hooray for full HP Lanius. Okay, how much is it for 2 weapon power? It's 125 to get to that really massive volley. Each time you clone a crew, they lose 10% of their overall skill training. So if you're cloning your crew constantly, they're not going to be able to retain their system or fighting skills. Hey, that civilian ship. I mean, here we are again. I'm going to do the exact same thing. No, let's do this. Okay, he's going for the med bay. That's interesting. Okay, the med bay is actually down from the mind-controlled engineer. Awesome, let's head in there. You can also see it's only level 1. That breach is not getting repaired. Okay, burst laser's down now. We're good here. He's in engines. Check this out. There's 2 vents in the engine room, you stinky bug. Come on in. Hey, civvies. Whoa, dude, that is very generous, and I appreciate that. They respond, it's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright, and I'd like to help you like you helped me. By giving me one of the rarest guns to get in the balance mod. Hey, Flat Gun Mark 1. What's good? Well, we're off to a good offensive start, but we're not caught up defensively yet, so I'm excited for what we've received for free here. We still have to recover our defense and get our offense online. Not quite out of the woods yet. Every run of FTL has that one ship that can dunk you. But now what we can do is go for Well, this is our complete weapon system. We can go advanced flak, flak 1, whole laser 1 for only 1 more weapon power now, though, which is really good. Do we want to see the next sector store before doing that? Maybe not. We're going from 5 projectiles to 8 projectiles at a faster time by purchasing 1 weapon power right now. Yes. We also may as well put the flak in front of the advanced flak. I'll buy 3 for 6, leaving me with exactly 50 scrap-a-doodle. Oh boy, well I'm glad we got a weapons upgrade here because boarding's going to be rather inefficient with only lanius to board with going into abandoned sector or abandoned sector. Well, I think I'm going to choose abandoned sector, but it's tough not to choose abandoned sector in this situation. I think we're going to take the top route so we can potentially squeeze in another nebula here. At least we get some sweet tunage while we're here. Now that we have a faster firing weapon system too, we might just want to focus on getting ship kills. Stop shenanigansing around. Usually around sector 3, boarding on this ship. It doesn't stop, but it becomes less efficient to do. Can we go like 1, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? That seems a stretch. Le Grand Capitan, thanks for the 7 consecutive months. And Meatwad Legend, thanks for that great 28. What a legend. Hey, Bosky, good to see you. We also have 2 lanius. We have a lanius for the blue options here inside the lanius sector, so we're really set up nicely. Let's see what awaits us. Okay, that's a pulsar. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back to the store, but I know I do not want to take on a pulsar with 2 shields right now. Absolutely not. Under no circumstances do we want to do that. I'm gonna try to loop around and work our way over here. If we get another store, great. If not, at least we didn't go to that pulsar with 2 shields. When you have only 2 shields, the pulsar is when you're at your weakest there, because it's going to remove all of your shielding when the pulsar goes off. I will not accept your bribe. We also got the offense to get in it to win it now, so don't fire beam. Thank you. That works. Well, alright, I'm just gonna let him have that one. If he small bombs my shields again, we have a pretty bad time. Could run both NGs in there to recover, though. Okay, I'm gonna go for the shielding now. Okay, we're gonna mind control the guy repairing shields. Nice. Whoa, that's a pretty good deal, man. 6 fuel, 8 missiles, 16 scrap, but we got a potential double reward staring at us, so I don't think so. Nice try. Hey, oh my god, really? I mean, okay. There's no way we're not going to, and, I'll just sell whole laser 1 here, because we're picking up triple flak like this. I mean, 3 flaks on auto fire is good enough. Heavy laser also really sick here. Okay, let's power our O2 here real fast. Chain laser is out. Let's say hull laser 2 is out now too. Okay, we're buying flak. We don't need to. We're going to because it's a fun thing to do. The heavy laser would be nice to buy, but we know that's not a good use of our scrap right now. We should just start saving for 3 shields because we have 9 projectiles on a 10-second timer. We just simply outclass most ships we're going to run into for the next couple sectors. What we hope for is a 4th flak somewhere in this run that we're able to purchase. But for the moment, we're just going to buy a couple power and then go for 4 shields. Or 3 shields, and then 4 shields. I think cloaking is the last system we want instead of hacking, which is crazy to say. Dock and rescue the survivors. Okay. Nine projectiles isn't great versus 4 shields and high evasion, especially not flaks, but we're well away from being able to see a 4 shield ship. Okay, we're not making this store because we have to go down here and then hook all the way back up. We're looking like we're more heading down this way. Would I take a flak too? Yeah, Porpoise, definitely on this occasion we would. Definitely. All right, this is a tough ship. It had to be much later game to consider the flak too, but I certainly would. Okay, we need to slam their weapons here. Please don't hit my weapons. Thank you. Well, mind control would have been helpful. Great. That's all we needed to have happen. Flak's definitely not an auto pickup on any run that you're playing in hard, Bunch of Bees, especially not in the balance mod. Its disadvantage is it's very inaccurate. But it fires quickly and fires lots of projectiles, which on average makes it pretty darn good. Sheer dead Keltias is a really rare occurrence in the balance mod. Really rare. Saw one in the store and got awarded one. In tiers of weapons in my mind, Flak 1 is right below Burst Laser 2, but it's not something you can always afford to buy. And oftentimes, just like the Burst Laser 2, it's a trap because if you already have a good offense, like gaining 1 extra projectile for spending 75 scrap, not always a good deal. Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, do I really need 9 projectiles to win the run, or would it be better just to buy shields here? Oh, I'm not going to board this ship. If it goes sour, I'm going to board this ship. Certainly hope not, though. Okay, that's fine. Okay, sweet. They have no lasers now, and they're free-firing their missiles. That's good for us. Okay, they're going to cloak here, so we're going to wait to fire our projectiles. Now he can fire 2 volleys before they cloak again. It's actually a really important timing distinction versus cloaking with faster weapons. If we get 1 automated reloader here, we'd be able to fire twice before they cloak, which is really nice for the flagship. Ooh, they survived. Good for them. Yes, 3 shields is definitely our priority here. I agree. Oh my Gertie. That's technically better than the whole laser 1 in this setup since it fires at 11 seconds, so another upgrade. We're 1 scrap away from being able to afford level 3 shields. Blackton, welcome back to the Dapper. Appreciate that support. Has been a hell of a send-off here. Of course, FTL will remain to be a staple of this channel. It's one of the main games of my career and a game I still love streaming even after 2,000 hours. With Into the Breach for the makers of FTL right around the corner. Looking forward to diving into that next week and having a new experience. I have often said that I don't think any game defines my career or broadcasting style more than FTL. Let's just request some scrap here, bud. Okay, they can't spare any, but I didn't want to fight that ship anyways, I don't think. Might dive. Okay, let's attack the lanius ship. Whoa, buddy boy. Do you realize how many projectiles you got there, though? It's a lot. Okay, you run over here to defend that, I guess. At least we can mind control their pilot in this situation. Yeah, there it is. Crunchadelic. Hey, what's up, slugs? Oh! They just fled the system. I can't blame them. Alright, I was gonna buy 3 shields now, because I'm not a dum-dum, and I know that's what's not gonna get me not killed. I also prefer to not die. Okay, that's a lot of missile launcher, man. Okay, I'm gonna vent here because I need to have the mind control for my first volley, I think, if we're gonna actually disable weapons here. This ship could actually kill us if it has the right setup. Let's not mess around. Okay, that's not great. There we go. Woo! So I'm talking about, it's tough. Okay, they're going back up to try to repair their FTL here. I'm just gonna go for shields. So we hit shields or the general area, it will stop them from fleeing. No. Dude, that was nuts. All right, let's fix the O2 now. Ooh, that was a really tough fight. I'd just like to see a store now. I don't know, I really did want to dive, but... maybe we're just not going to dive this sector. I think that might be okay, too. Let's hit this jump, and if there's a store back here, that might change our mind. Intruders on board. What do we got here? Humanitis. Mountain Pride, thanks for the 5 months. Really appreciate you. Fight. Or don't, you know, whatever. Oh, he didn't even make it out. Shame. Tough day to be a humanitis. Unholy Intent, thanks for 35 months. One away from that subscriber hall of fame. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Calm down there, Lanius. Okay, as I was saying, that might change our mind. Okay, so we hit the exit and then go to the store to dive. I'm actually comfortable diving here since we have 9 projectiles. Gonna buy a repair and probably 1 more engine. Okay, free stuff. Cool, we got stuff to sell at the store here as well. Okay, anti-drone here. We'll sell hull laser. We'll keep burst laser in hold here. As much as it'd be nice to buy hacking and cloaking here. It's only Sector 4, so we're not in any rush to buy these things. It's going to repair up to 20 here, buy 2 fuel, and then buy 2 power bars. There we go. 4 engines would have been nice, but it's worth. Hey, Carriager, thanks for the 13 months. Appreciate your lurking, man. All right, to the exit. This one is not inside a Nebula, so there will be an anti-ship battery waiting for us. I'm gonna boost to 3 engines right away. So with 3 engines, 1 anti-ship battery will fire at us. Man, that's pretty good, right? Well, it looks like it will. We're gonna get the kill right after this. With how well that went, even if they hit my, like my piloting there, we were okay to get out in time. Be able to repair and get the FTL up. The FTL charges much, much faster when the enemy ship is already down. Slug Home Nebula or Rock Controlled Sector? You know, I'm gonna go Slug Home Nebula here. against my better judgment. And we'll buy level 202. We should be able to get a lot of fights here. Sector 5 Slugcomb Nebula, usually pretty lucrative, especially with long-range scanners. Sector 6 Slugcomb Nebula, run for the hills. Barrel Tiger, thanks for the 6 months of lurk and your humanitis free. And J Turner A, thanks for the 49 months. And no worries there. Thanks for supporting while you could. As I've always said, always take care of yourself first. Really appreciate you making that legendary streak while you were able to. You'll always be a wonderful part of the channel and community. Okay, so we gotta get a little bit of scrap before this storm. Kind of a bummer that we're not gonna be able to get both of these, but it is what it is. Funny little dude. Thanks for keeping it rolling with the 15 months, man. Wowza woza. Well, now that we're in Nebula, we might as well go and man doors instead of sensors. We're not going to be able to see even manning sensors inside the Nebula. Well, let's see what the rest of this sector holds for us before that storm. All right. I mean, nice setup, and they cut the O2, so good for them, right? They can't really hit me, though, so we'll just slam their shields and then crunch them down. Yep. Nice and crispy. Try to cut my O2, will ya? Alright, pretty confident we can go 1, 2, 3, or maybe 1, 2, 3. Want to take more jumps for the store if we can, though, that's for sure. Okay. These guys were jerk slugs. They just tricked us. Didn't lose anything, though, and they only got 2 shields. Their weapon system's actually not capable of hitting us. Would you believe that? Hey, you know, on this note, I need to go refill my water anyways. Of course, no ads for this break. We're not going to do any ads tonight. I'll leave you guys with this sleepy kitty during our short intermission. I'll be back in just a few short moments. Not going to be doing full training here. Just hold on a second. We can't train here because they got mind control, you jerks. We'll take a short break after this fight, then. We wouldn't come back and be dead, but we'd come back and have damage. If we had level 2 piloting, we could do it. Because then they would mind control him and he'd repair it afterwards. But alas. Good jukaroonie, son. I am not going to accept surrender. Get out of here, you slugs. I did say we wanted to upgrade our O2, but I'm honestly hesitating on that now. I don't know. Do you think we can get 1, 2, 3 before this jump? Can barely see the pursuit here. I'm not convinced. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 for safety. Make sure we hit that store. Better safe than dead. Okay, well... Okay, so what I'm doing here, I just realized for the first time how to do this on this ship. This is awesome. The mind control crew will always try to man the system that is unmanned out of your main system. So if I move the guy off weapons and there's no O2 in there, he's going to run right into the system and just go ahead and man it. He's gonna man up and stand in that no O2 situation and make sure those weapons are getting that bonus for me. Up till the point where he's about to suffocate. And then we can actually probably pull him through here again if we load it up like this. Oh, that Engie died. Sorry, bud. Didn't realize the door was open there. A little drafty, eh? Little drafty. Kaiser Soze, thanks for 16 months of lurking and many more. Really appreciate that. No. You're immediately hailed by a dangerously ship guarding a station. We're gonna take the O2 here. Yeah, that's fine. If I would have had hacking here, we could have done a little differently. But as is, we're gonna just crush him before we run out of O2. Move this guy to a room with more O2. Okay, that's a lot of lasers coming in. Sick jukes. Really shouldn't have auto-fired those. The advanced flak has 1 second less timing, so it's 2 seconds disjointed there with auto-fire. Another great example of why auto-fire is almost always a bad choice. Well, I kind of want to buy hacking for our last system. Cloaking would be good, but I think spending this 135 scrap on getting some engines and stuff would be nice. Yes, I would definitely take a 4th flak if offered here. No question. I want hacking in the 4th flag. Hacking with this is just really great for removing all the evasion. Right now, though, I think a good upgrade for us is going to be 5 engines and level 2 backup battery. Repair up to 20 hull here. I'm going to buy 1 more. Going to do exactly what I just said. Buy this and that. Now we can back up battery into 5 engines instead of having 1 engine all the time. Small bomb, not so great here, Mini Cookies. If we had more of a boarding strat, like we had 2 Manus right now, then the small bomb would be like a good addition here for disabling medbay and stuff without doing too much hull damage. Rukuri, the flak can still miss by missing the outside of the ship. So like if you fire it into this room with the flak, which we can't demonstrate here, the circle is outside the ship, so it can miss at the shields and then again at the hull. So even with 100%, it's not guaranteed you're going to hit, but you're firing so many projectiles that most will hit. And Kaiser says, hey, thanks so much for that additional support as well. Just saw that. Really appreciate it. Just grateful for every day, every moment we're able to be here. What a wonderful day it is. Okay, let's get in there. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and board here with the Lanius into the piloting. I don't want to lose my training, but ooh boy, that's not great, huh? Okay, they got lots of ions. I don't like that. Okay, should have done that first. Just a little whoopsie. Okay, their hacking's down now. That's really helpful. I'm going to go ahead and board piloting here and make sure our next volley is the best it can be. Well, that's all I needed. Advanced Flak is a weapon that's exclusive to the Lanius B. It's a better version of the Flak cannon. It fires 1 second faster. It only costs 1 power too, which is really amazing. Hey, look at that. Stuff to sell at the next store when we do get one. Yes, indeed, Ink. One of the many things Lanius can do. It's hard to argue that Advanced Flak isn't the best weapon because it's 3 projectiles for 1 power. I mean, that's just awesome. Voided, thanks for the wonderful 15 months, dude. Appreciate you. Sub love is unreal today. Okay, cloaking, glaive beam, little launcher. Didn't mean to power that yet. Whoopsie daisy. Please only be level 1 cloaking. Thank you. I think I am going to fire my flak into the weapon room. Okay, let's go get that before the breach sets in. Okay, we got the missile launcher down. That was my big concern. Okay, they're going to cloak before we hit them again here, I think. Yeah, we're going to wait. Maybe could have fired there. Cool Boy 7999. The way you can differentiate an Artemis versus a Leto is by looking at the missile projectile itself. The Artemis has fins, and you can tell by the timing. So this is going to be a 2 damage missile. You'd also, of course, can tell when it hits your ship for 2 damage instead of 1. Okay, well, at least that happened. Still got 6 projectiles here. Okay, we got this back in time. We're going to be able to fire again before their next cloak. Good. I'm glad this fight wasn't the suffocation event, because we'd have to run from it. Come on now. Good job on that dodge. Okay, then. I regret not firing just at the middle compartment here. And that's what I'm going to do for my remaining volleys. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that glaive's going to hurt now. Okay, they're cloaking again. we're dodging good. That looks nice. Okay. Darn. Sure would like to see a store now. Ender Knight 007, welcome back to the Dapper and LIMYC. Thanks for the 47 months. One away from 4 years. Oh, we're gonna keep chasing the scrap down. I got faith here. Hey, not an ultra terrifying ship. Awesome. It has been a very missile-heavy sector for sure. Eight holes should be enough to at least get away from most stuff, though. Get away from one bad fight. Okay, I'm not going to accept surrender, though. You're slug, that's crazy. Nice. Well, that's certainly really nice to see. Do we have anything to sell? We have anti-personnel. All right. Looks good for now. No, I don't need to dive, so we're not going to. We're actually close to bringing the burst laser 1 in if we want to, which might not be a bad idea. Well, nice that we found the repair early there, I suppose. Hopefully we're able to get the missile launcher down here in time. Oh, nice. Okay. I guess that's a Lato. But maybe we won't find out because they won't hit us. Hooray! No surrender for you, stinky slugs. NG Homeworlds, that's a sight for sore eyes. We have 3 stores here. Most excellent. Alright everybody, before we head into Sector 6 here in the NG Homeworlds, I'm going to stand up, have myself a stretch, get some more water, and encourage you to do the same thing. No ads for this break or any break tonight. Just going to take a short breather here. Enjoy the sleepy kitty during break time. Then we'll head into Sector 6, NG Homeworlds. What a wonderful night. All right, we have returned. Thanks so much for your patience during that short intermission. Let's hop right back into this awesome flacking run. What a great one. Hellfires, thanks for the 17 consecutive months. Do appreciate it. Okay, so there's going to be 3 stores here in the engineer sector. So I think we want to look for hacking. Well, it is tempting to go ahead and buy our 2 weapon power here soon to get that burst laser 1 online. Not needed yet. Let's find one of the 3 stores that lives in this sector, and hopefully it'll have hacking for us. As you arrive in the system, you are hailed by a loyalist settlement. Upon learning of your quest, they offer you supplies. Thanks, guys. I indeed do like supplies and things. Okay, I'm gonna take this jump before going to the store, and then we'll hook back this way. I want one more. Hey, Simcopter, nice to see you, man. Hope you're having a good night. Okay, another missile launching ship. Unreal. I'm gonna reject their offer. It's only 14 scrap, but I'm a man of principle. Whoa, we got all the way down there? That's sick. Oh, we gotta go back to the sensors now, too. Okay, I'm just gonna go for the rush here. It did not work out the way I wanted. Let's just stop the guy from repairing that. Oh, it's a 2 damage missile, too. This is such a weird run. I'm just not really just like gunslinging here. Oh, boy. But that looks really good volley. Looks really nice. Crunchadelic? Yes, indeed. Okay, I could try to run away here, but instead, or I could try to board them here, but instead I'm not going to. I'm just going to slam shields. You know, if their FTL's charging, I think they might actually get away here if we don't do this right. I'm not going to take surrender here, man. I don't think they got it. Oh, they got it. Okay. The pirate jumped away. Well, that was unfortunate. We do get a store right after this, and darn. So, something I could have done there, if I would have read that situation a little better, was damage a different system so that we could have had 3 systems damaged, or been ready to board over. We didn't have either of those things set up, so they got away. Hey, no 3-day weekend for me, Sim. I found out today I'll be able to stream Into the Breach 1 day early on the 26th, so after this run, we're off for Saturday, Sunday, and then we'll be back for Into the Breach on Monday. I did anticipate on having a 3-day weekend as of yesterday, but got a nice surprise today. Nothing to be sorry for at all. You think so? You're right, Time Bomb 42. I think the mind control did come back up. Good observation, man. We're going tomorrow for Mexican food. I already thought through the situation, trust me, because I take care of my wife. That was actually the first thing I thought when I saw the email. I think we're going to have to reschedule Mexican food then. Okay, we're going to get hacking here. 100%. We're going to repair. Okay, now we're feeling great because now we can make sure all of our projectiles hit. Okay, we can also go 1, 2, and then go to the store. I can beam you aboard my ship. Lawan T, the piloting weapons guy engineer. Nice. Alright, we're gonna do something a little different here. We're gonna move the Lanius up here, who is fully trained on weapons. But we fire weapons really fast, so if this guy's at half training, he's gonna get to full training real darn fast. No, we're gonna be here and attack the pirate here. There's a chance at double rewards, friend. Okay, our hacking's gonna come in handy here, because they actually do have an offense. Alright, let's lock this NG in there. Okay. I'm gonna fire at piloting here and then start my hack. So, go 1, 2, 3. See, there's a lot of spillage that can happen there. No spillage did happen. Who's on weapons then? Okay, I'm gonna mind control this NG now, so that's gonna remove their other repairs, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know what that achievement was. We'll look after this fight. Piloting's still down. Crunchinated. That's not a bad bribe, but Sector 6, so get real. Alright, we're gonna wait for their cloak here. They can have it. Oh, they left. Darn. Have hacking, mind control, and the battery active at once. Nailed it. The Little Rock, thanks for the 13 months. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Little hand to you. Alright, nothing really to buy here. Looks to me like going here makes sense, because if we go back and around, we can dive from this location. We're probably getting 2, maybe 3 extra jumps just for going back around this way. So let's take this jump and then gamble that this jump might also be a ship fight, leading us the best possible way to the exit. Okay. Yeah, same deal here, except for they have even better weapons. We're not going to counter hack because I also want to hack. So we're a little bit weak to the missile here. I'm kind of tempted to go straight for the weapon hit now, though. Let's see. Didn't work out the way I wanted. Ooh, buddy, don't do that. Don't do that. I gotta question why you're being such a bad person. Oh my god. They could actually get me here. Let's see. Thank you for taking the missile launcher down. There's been so many nasty ships on this run. So many. Okay, O2's back up. Let's run him out real fast. Wow. Okay. We're down to 5 hull. What a slug sector. We'll go ahead and buy level 2 Clone Bay here. There's still another store left in this sector we can find. Stiff dough and scrap, thanks. Oh, we have to go to the nearby sun. Well, that's good. The fact that we're diving here is like double scary now. No surrender here. Not right now. Alright, we should avoid damage here. We did. Oh, I did 1. Okay. 1 damage. Okay. We got a second before we have to jump here. Hey, NGs. Okay, these 2 quest markers in the next sector. One of them, after defeating it, could get us a huge 20 hull repair. We have to make it to that first, though. Giant alien spiders and Snatwiches. Congrats on your unlocks, man. Thanks for those bits. Hey, so no boot for you. Little hand to you, friend. Welcome the Dapper. Sorry for not seeing you sooner there. Really appreciate that. I'm gonna buy... Wow. I'm gonna buy the 6 engine here and a power bar fork, so we have 6 engines going into the dive. We should be able to get out before the ASB fires. That's our hope. Can still afford to take 1 ASB here, but we prefer not to, so that put us at 1 hull, meaning any missile projectile could kill us. Okay, nice. We dodged all that. Nice. We're going civilian sector here. Are we going to see a store at the next jump? I don't think so. There are actually a few ships that could straight up dunk us. The double missile launchers are. It's running through all of the ship fights we could get, but look at that. We have a store waiting for us. We also have access to our quest beacons here and a large portion of Nebula. So cool. Do we have anything else to sell when we get there? No. But stabilized at least. And we know at the end of this quest setup, if it is the first one, we're going to get it. If it isn't, we probably won't be able to, as it's not going to appear inside of Sector 8. Some Albino Gaming, thanks for the 17 consecutive months. Appreciate that. 9 fuel should be fine here, since we get 10 free fuel at the end of this sector. It's no guarantee, though. Let's go ahead and buy a repair. I'm just going to go ahead and buy the repair I want. I'm also going to try to beeline for this quest marker. Let's do it. Four fuel for 6 drone parts. No, I don't have 4 fuel to give. Also, if we run out of fuel here, we should be able to do it in Nebula, which is advantageous. Sure. Nebulas take up less fleet pursuit, so it's better overall. Man, that is nice. Where are these intruders at? Okay. So now we're gonna mind control here. Send in the tickle squad. Yeah, that fuel sure was helpful. Oh, that's my engine guy, okay. Let him go. Quest and a store, awesome. Well, I sincerely hope that this quest marker is the one that we want. This ship that we're about to run into will be trying to run away from us. Hopefully they won't get there. Hopefully it doesn't have cloaking. Raccoon, thanks for the 10 months. Really appreciate that. Lurker's number 1. Okay, so we're gonna try to hack here. Try to hack. I gotta get shields here. Combat too as well. Whoa. Okay, they got some real stuff happening. Okay, it might be enough a diagonal on that to sort of minute. There was. Okay, I'm gonna boost into engines now so we can get our shielding back. that's right, enemy FTL's charging. I really should have hit engines instead. Demand information on the stolen technology. Aha! Nice! Oh, this is the wrong one. Okay, we're gonna ignore and attack them. He is trying to get out, so hopefully they don't get away here. It's a possibility they do, since I went about it that way. Nice. And yes, we should have hacked engines there. So, perfect example of why hacking engines is better when the ship is trying to run away from you happened right there. Since they were trying to break out of the piloting door, they were still charging the FTL during that period, which made it very scary. Unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to get our 20 hull repair from the event, because we'll get it super late in Sector 7, and then it disappears in Sector 8, because it's the flagship sector. Instead, we're going to try to rally for scrap at the store, and then work our way back up. True, Silver Star. Mind controlling the pilot would have alleviated that too. Okay, that's a lot of dronage. We're just going to go ahead and hack piloting here. Just boost in right away. Disable weapons and call it a day. Kevlar Toker, thanks for the 13 months. Really appreciate that. Thanks for being part of the channel and community for so long. I'm so grateful to be able to be here today. So much to look forward to next week. We have a few great moments left to share in this broadcast. What a great night it's been. Really spent an extreme amount of scrap on repairs on this run. I'm gonna say well over 100 on repairs. To the store. What do you got? It's gonna be that flak 1, right? Okay, not quite. Automated reloader right here is actually gonna win us the game. The reason automated reloader is going to win us the game is because on phase 1 of the flagship fight, they have cloaking system, and if you don't have an automated reloader, you can't fire your volley twice after they come out of their first cloak. But this way we can, so we can do a hacked full volley of 11 projectiles into their shields to begin the fight, and use our second volley to disable cloaking, hacking, etc. Reloader is just really fantastic here. Okay, we're going to repair up to 20 here since we're not getting the other repair. And I'm going to buy 1 fuel, and now we're saving for this weapon power right here. We're still pretty far behind on this run scrap-wise. It's been bumpy. It's been a run worthy of a flackening. Hey, Cheesy Bob, thanks for your time again, man. Appreciate those bits. You rock. We'll be able to demonstrate the double hit here. Okay, I got firebomb too, yikes. So we'll fire once into shields here. We'll use our hack on that. Mind control that fella. Really should have saved the mind control for the second volley. But now we can have our second volley land right before they cloak here. Or it's actually well before. Dang. 30% faster firing overall with the augment and the full training. No, no surrender. Nice offer, though. Good evening, Cletus. I think we got that in time. Indeed. Rockslide OP, it's more of a timing feeling thing at this point. The cloaking has a set duration for cooldown, so if you're used to the weapon timings and whatnot, your own cloaking timing, you get a better understanding of it. Mostly intuition, but you can literally time it if you want to. Now we're going to attack the pirate here. If we get a double reward here, this will be awesome. Going to mind control here. I'm going to fire at weapons first with our hacked volley. Going to do that because their weapon setup is actually kind of nasty. No, that's not very much more generous. Only 23 scrap. My goodness. $45 and destroy the ship and salvage it. 25. All right, here we are. We're gonna do it. We're gonna buy our weapon power, and that's that. Okay, now we have 11 projectiles. We're literally a glass cannon. That's what we got, is 11 fast-firing projectiles. A nice setup, but... whew. Okay, enemy FTL charging. That's tough. Yeah, they got high level there too. Okay. Okay. Should be good. It's a shame we have to take damage here to beat this fight, but it's definitely worth the effort. Okay. The weapon's disabled enough they won't damage us anymore. Pull the lanius back. I think phase 3 is going to be alright, only because we're firing so quickly, but when the super weapon goes off, we can't afford 4 shields by the flagship fight. It's tough. Okay, we got sensors on fire here. I think we're about 75-25 on winning this run right now. Okay, we're gonna do the empty event here and then go down. We're not gonna take the quest marker. It's the ship that will give us information for our quest, but that's not helpful because we can't do that in Sector 8. Please hit. Okay, it's not so great, but it's better than what could have happened. Okay, nice. We're set. Don't worry, you guys can breathe, I guess. Just find a room that already has O2 in it. It'll be no problem. Whew. Slippery people. Thanks for 16 months, dude. Glad you can make it to the FTL stream tonight. It's probably our last FTL stream for just a little bit since Into the Breach is releasing next week. You'll be able to play it on Monday. And they'll release on Tuesday as well. I have no idea what the experience for that game will entail. I've really just watched the trailer so far. But look forward to experiencing a new game on stream next week at Into the Breach. Gonna be a good time. Okay. Hey, storage cache, awesome. I think my 2 projectiles got eaten by his projectiles. Wow. Well, for the flagship fight specifically, the pike beam is so much better than burst laser 1. This almost guarantees we're getting like a 2 or 3 volley kill here. We can't fire the pike beam a second time. Okay. So, phase 1 of the flagship fight is going to look like this. They're going to cloak, they're going to come out of cloak, we're going to fire our volley into their shields. We're going to run the pike beam from the something to something. And then our second volley is going to be flax into cloaking. And then the third volley is going to be flax into shield again with the pike beam, I believe, for the kill. I think. But to the last stand. Okay, we got repair station on the way to the base. Not really. Maybe this repair station's better. Well, you know, we can get to the base down here. I'm going to swing down this way. 2 jumps to a repair is what we want. 1 repair station would make a huge difference here. Okay, before we do anything else, let's smartly buy a power bar, because that's what our build needs right now. Let's buy value 02, level, well, it's really value hacking at this point is what it is. Level 2 piloting. And then we'll hold on to the rest and see what happens. I kind of feel like until the flagship fight, this is actually better. I mean, it might even be better during the flagship fight. Prepare to fight the rebel ship. Okay, did they send out Ion Intruder and hacking? All B. All B. Okay, they still got a big flak coming in. Okay, they're trying to charge their FTL here, but I locked him in the room once again. It's okay, he'll be out of the room soon. Just gonna damage shields here, that'll stop everything. Okay, they had a quest, but that's alright. We're gonna get a repair station here, means we're up to full hull now. Let's scrap some of the debris here. 31 scrap debris. 4 shields is going to be 175 plus power here. So we could get it, but gonna need one more fight. Wildman Super Bomb, thanks for the 125 bits. And so sorry for not getting that sooner, Thane. But Thane919, thanks for the 50 months. It is hard to believe it's been 50 months. Just wow. It's crazy to go back and reminisce and think the 2-year live stream challenge ended over 4 years ago today. Just thank you all for the amazing journey and experience here on Twitch. I appreciate you all. Okay, this is a lot of laser beams. Not a jokey amount of laser beams, that's for sure. It's actually making me question if I want to hack weapons here. It's too late. Gotta hope for a good one here. 4 damage, that's a bummer. Okay, they're disjointed enough. We should be fine now. That's pretty rough. Wow. It did 6 damage to me, man. Okay, so I think we're going to intercept here, and then we're going to try to jump to the repair if possible. We know we're going to buy shields here and that. I was just grim, man. I mean, there wasn't much we could have done. Maybe having the guy on shields there would have been better. I was thinking we were going to board, but the timing definitely would have helped, at least on the last laser. We did manage to barely scrape 4 shields together, which is definitely to our advantage here. Alright, we still have a chance to get the repair station here, so let's not give up hope on repairing our hull or having an advantageous situation. Okay, their hack landed on mind control, which is honestly fine by me. I think he is going to dunk sensors here. We can live with that. Actually, let's go stop him. Okay, hacking, piloting. Okay, he didn't have enough left in the tank. Good. Gonna boost here now. Drop an O2 for that final one. Okay, shields are fully down. Now that is a nice feel. Gonna fire these 2 in here, and hopefully that takes it down. Okay, it did, which means that we can go back in the shield room here. Okay, our piloting's down, bummer. Got him. That went well. Repair station also still active, so we're A-okay here. We can hit the repair and then dive back to the base, because we'll be at 1 turn, 2 turns, and then we intercept. Is that right? Since that took down the shields fully, I don't think the pike beam's the right choice here. I think it's actually, this is better than the pike beam. Yeah, I think it is. I'm not convinced if I hit this repair I don't lose here, because I can only be at the base 3 turns, so it'd be the 3rd turn when we jump to him, right? No, that's all right. We're good. We're good. We're gonna be jumping on it at 2. It's gonna be 3 rounds right here. Turns until the base is destroyed, so 1, 2, and we're at the fight. So this works out. 45 left here. What are we gonna buy? We're gonna buy a power bar. Just kind of psyched myself out there, but it really wasn't that big of a deal. Excuse me, sir. Did you know that's a big-ass missile launcher? So go ahead and hack-a-rooney that. Nice. ASB missed, even better. We are jumping into the flagship fight with the battery on cooldown, which is unfortunate, I agree. Actually, you know what we can do? We can wait for the next ASB so we have less of a timer. Let's do that. Okay, we waited about half the timer out here before we jump to the base. Okay, they just boarded me too, though. That's a bummer. It's the last place I wanted to be fighting. Let's just do this. We're going to mind control in this room. We're going to send the hack into the shields here. Okay, that's a good angle. Okay, did not land in weapons. That's good. Did I just hack shields? I did. I made a whoopsie. Luckily, our offense is so amazing, this isn't going to matter. All right, here comes the pain. We good. Piping would have worked out better here, but only because I missed my original hack. If we hadn't missed the original hack, the shields would have been fully down and all projectiles would have hit. Okay, we made it. God, they really put the pepper in on me there at the end. So now if we wouldn't have been able to get that repair station, we'd be at... not very much. We'd have 10 hull. We got one more phase to get through. Okay, let's go ahead and open all the doors. We'll close the doors around the people that breathe. We're gonna let that fire go away. Okay. I wish I could clone these guys, but we can't. Hey, there's a breach. Yeah, we got Swiss cheesed big time on that last fight. I think we're in a good spot on this fight, and we do want the burst laser for this one. We want maximum projectiles. All right, here we go. This is it. Now we're gonna auto fire at the start here. I didn't want to boost that just yet, but we did. I was counter mind control. All right, he's actually gonna run out of air here, I think. I started my battery a little early here. Let's see how this plays out for the second phase, and I'll be able to dodge the first super phase. Good dodges. Okay, fire in the O2, no problem. Okay, we're hacking piloting this time because we're a smart person. Okay, here's the super phase coming. Maybe it won't even work in time. We'll see. Okay, he got wrecked. Here we go. Everything went better than expected. Send in the tickle squad. Okay, that's actually fine. Whew. They really put the hurt on me this run, but we scraped through. That was a great flak run. The defense wasn't there, but the offense was. We spammed our way to victory. That calls for some dapper time. GG, what a great run during Dapper Time. Highborn13, thanks for the 36 consecutive months. Please let me know if you'd like to be added to the Subscriber Hall of Fame. Be my honor to add you. And Mr. Blight, thanks for those 1,000 bits. Politely Evil with 1,000 bits as well. You guys' generosity knows no bounds. Just thank you for everything you all do to make this content possible. So grateful for every day. Man, I almost feel like that might be under 5K. I'm going to say 5,000 even. $54.75. A little higher than I thought. No 4,400 like the lanius say, that's for sure. Awesome, Highborn13. I'm going to get you added right now before I do anything else. All right, Highborn13, you're in there. Enshrine forever. Well, guys, this is going to be it for FTL for at least a little bit. FTL is always going to be a staple game on my channel. I got 2,300 hours in it, and I still really enjoy playing it. Thanks to wonderful things like what happened tonight. Just a really great, awesome flak run. Still got a few ships left on this balance mod save, too. But I'm going to take Saturday and Sunday off, and Monday we'll be streaming Into the Breach around 5 p.m. Pacific. Thanks to the devs for letting me stream a day early. I'm sure many other people will be able to produce content early as well, but really appreciate that opportunity and them reaching out. So I really look forward to diving into a new game from Subset Games next week, Monday around 5 p.m. Pacific. Until then, keep it dapper and be good to each other. Thank you for another wonderful night here on Twitch TV. Show number 1770 was certainly a winner. Until next time, keep it dapper. Have a great night, everybody.